I was flying the other day and I noticed a loss of power. I would give it the gas and the motor wouldn't climb. So I landed immediately to find out what was going on. And so upon landing, I checked my exhaust and I found that it's loose and there's some leak in there already. But the manifold, the exhaust manifold gasket had burnt out. So that meant it was losing compression. And so along that too, the spark plug, it'll show it got white. So it got pretty hot, started getting pretty hot. So that's time, to shut it down. So then, upon that, if you look here, you'll see that the manifold there, the exhaust there, is loose, and so that's where my loss of compression is. It's not the first time this has happened, and I've tried all kinds of ways to stop it from backing off. I double nutted them. I used nylox, everything on this thing, and jam nuts, everything, and it still would back off. And see, it's loose right there. So I drilled holes in the nuts there and wire tied it, and also, like you see, my nuts that I just kind of welded on the exhaust there for expedient measure. I put my own springs on there like that, and so this is an ongoing situation, and I've gotten right now since my last uh, repair like this. It's been about 35 hours on the machine. So with that, we're going to go into how I fixed it.
And so along with my issue that I have mentioned before, how this thing just loosens up. See, I put the nuts here, well, the nuts on there to hold that up there. And now watch this. So when I go to take this out, the stud wants to come out. It's going to make it loose, so that's why I got to put that safety wire in there. That way it don't spin out. Okay, so I had to take that stud out, and then I'm going to back that off. And so the gasket, the gasket's all burnt and it's done and busted off. So it gave me a leak in the cylinder head, and that's why I got the white spark plug. Okay, well, let's put that new gasket in.
So what you see now with the exhaust part is that I got a new gasket. The gasket has two sides. One has a metal ring, the other side has a smooth side. The metal ring is going to go towards the back of the cylinder head, so when the exhaust gases are getting discharged, it doesn't burn the new gasket up. And so you also can see that the one of the studs came out of my cylinder head. So I used red Loctite before and it just didn't hold it in there. So I was going to put a dab of JB weld on it and see if that'll hold it in. It can't hurt. I tried other things, and so with that, we're going to go on to the next part of this repair. Everything bolted up and torqued down, I'm ready to install my safety wires, and that way I'll keep everything in place and stop the nuts from backing off or that stud on the left hand side from backing out. Here, with the wire now threaded through the stud and through the nut, I have a little extra length there, so it gives me something to hold on to with the wire pliers. So I'm going to go ahead and cross those over like in an X, and then I grab it right there in the center of it, and then I clamp down. The wire pliers, they have a clamp on there that you have to slide back and hold in place, and so that's what I'm getting here doing. Here's another angle of the wire pliers, and so there's a clamp on the inside that I'm sliding down, and once it's now on there tight and pinch, go ahead and pull that down and it spins the wire. Makes it for a real nice job, and there we go.
This is what the safety wire pliers look like, and so this is, I showed you earlier. So we just take a piece of wire there like this, and then just cross both sections. Pinch it like that. Apply this, you gotta slide the clamp back so it clamps it, and then got the handle here. You just spin like a ratchet. And there you go. That's how you wire tie.